Hello guys, welcome to my kitchen. If today is your first time you are here, you are welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make ogbono soup with okra soup. Here are the things I will be needing. So to begin, we will be making use of beef meat that is already washed. We added that in the pot. Then we'll go ahead and add in our fresh fish. Then we'll add in our cow skin. Once that is done, we'll go ahead and add in 3 cups of water. Then go in with seasoning to taste. At this point, we'll go ahead and add in salt. Then cover that and leave it to boil. Once that is done, in here we have in our catfish. We go ahead and add that. Then we stir a bit. After we have done that, all we do now is to cover this and leave it to cook together. So next, here we have in our ogbono that we already blend with some crayfish. Then we added a teaspoon of salt, pepper. Then I mix together. After I've done mixing, then I added oil. Then I tie that because I want to add that inside our boiling meat. So this particular method is my friend back there in Nigeria that teach me this method. At this point, we cover that and leave it to be cooking till it melt. Once it is melt, all we do now is to take it out of the meat water, then cover again and leave that to be cooking until the water is well dried a bit. So at this point, our meat and fish is well cooked. All we do now is to take it out of the pot. Then when I see that the water that I'm using is a kind of a little bit small, I added extra. Then I added some locust bean and bonga fish that I blend together. Then I allow the water to boil. Once the water is boiled, it's time to introduce our ogbono. So this particular method, this is how my mom used to cook her ogbono, although she don't add okra, but today I decided to add that because whenever you cook ogbono like this, my baby will say she's not going to eat the soup. So at those points we are done mixing. All we do now is to introduce our beef meat on it. Before I forget, tell me where you are watching my video from so that I can give you a hug and a kiss in my next video. At this point, we are going to add in our fish. Once we are done added that, all we do now is to mix together. So guys, when you shop this ogbono soup, it was so delicious. Ogbono soup is one of my favorite soup back then, but ever since I come to Europe, I don't used to eat it like before because I did not see somebody that would be eating it together. So at this point, all we do now, we allow our ogbono to cook properly. Once the ogbono is cooking properly, we leave it. After we have done stir, we have to allow it to cook. Then once we see that our soup is almost cooked, it's time to introduce our okra. Then we added the okra. Then I allow it to cook because my husband like okra soup that is a bit cooked. So to me, I like half done, but if I cook this half done, he's not going to eat. Because of him, I allow it to cook a bit. At this point, our delicious soup is ready, guys. When you see the aroma that was coming out of my kitchen, if you love this video, please share for more. If you want to try this recipe, tell me how you prepare your ogbono and okra in the house so that I can try your method. Just leave it in the comment section and don't forget to share. We are going to eat this with this delicious semo and okra. Love you all. See you in my next video.